Okay, today I'm going to give you a brief tutorial on how to access and use Reading Eggs and Reading Express if these programs are assigned to you. So to log in, go to readineggs.com, click on the login button, and here you will enter the username and password that the school provided to you. You can click Remember Me if you don't want to have to type it in every time, and then click Let Me In to log into the program. This particular student has also been assigned Math Seeds, which is for elementary math. You can access it through your Reading Eggs password if you've been assigned it yourself. If you're assigned Reading Eggs or Reading Express, you can click the Enter button to go into that program. Let's start by going into Reading Eggs. Once I'm in Reading Eggs, you will find a placement test. You can take the placement test if you have some reading skills, or you can start at lesson 1 if you have no reading skills. I recommend, unless you're a brand new kindergartner coming in with no reading skills, that you take the placement test. And the placement test will ask you a series of questions and go as far as you can with the test. Every time you get a question correct, it will give you another one. If you miss questions, you will see that you have 3 questions up here, and as soon as you miss 3, it is going to place you and end the test. So I'm going to miss 3 in a row. It's going to start me out on map 1. I'm going to click on map 1. And then over here on the left-hand side, you can see that there are 8 lessons in this first map, and that they're done sequentially, they're locked, and that you have to successfully complete the first lesson before you move on. So you'll go through, complete the lesson. I'm going to click on the egg to go back to the dashboard to show you some more features. But before I do, notice here there's a golden egg that says 0 next to lesson 1. And as you complete more tasks and lessons, you'll be rewarded by getting golden eggs. So if I were to completely go through this lesson, at the end, depending on how I did, I would get a number of golden eggs. And I'll show you how those come into play. Here I am back on my dashboard. You can see I have 0 golden eggs because I haven't completed much yet. Storyland, spelling, driving tests, and Story Factory are grayed out at this point because I'm not far along in the program enough to access those parts of the program. So you do need to work on lessons first. Again, you just click on that and click on your 1. It's going to open that up for you. Okay, we're back where I left off. I'm going to go back to the dashboard. As you complete more lessons, the house, the awards, the games, the shop, the puzzles, Storylands, and Story Factory will appear to where you can access them. You do have a few things that you can do: critters, play, and songs. If I click on play and go in here, there will be several activities that you can do. I'm going to go back. If I click on songs, there will be a number of songs that you can access for learning in the Music Cafe. You can see here. And if you log out, you click on Buy. But again, most of your work, especially in the beginning, is going to be completed by clicking on Lessons. Okay, I'm going to log out now, and I'm going to go into Reading Express, if you've been assigned Reading Express. Again, it's readineggs.com. Log in with your username and password. And then instead of clicking on Reading Eggs, if you're assigned to Reading Express, click on the Reading Express Enter button. It's the same idea. The first time that you log in and you click on Lessons, you'll have a placement test. So I clicked on Lessons. And I see the test will assess your reading comprehension level. Students should complete this test on their own. There are 20 questions. If you get 3 questions wrong, the test will end. And then if I click on play, it will go to that test. So I'm not going to go through the test right now. I'm going to click on Home and go back to the dashboard and just show you again that you are awarded with golden eggs. That there are English skills that you can practice, Stadium, where you can compete by answering questions against other students in the school and in schools across the world, Library, where you can read books, and then Targets will keep track of your progress and what targets you have achieved. Once you start accumulating golden eggs, you can access the mall, you can decorate your apartment, you can access your trophy room where you can see certificates and trophies that you have been awarded for completing your lessons, and of course there's an arcade. Again, you need to complete more lessons and earn points to be able to do those things. So lessons will be where you go for your primary work in Reading Express. And if you have any questions, please let us know. To log out, you click on the Buy button. And we hope you enjoy using Reading Eggs and Reading Express.